welcome back to UKSG Winter 2021. We're up with our final run of Day 1, which is Mega Man 4 with Iraqvet. Take it away.
Hey guys, I'm Iraqvet0304. I'm so stoked to be here with you guys running Mega Man 4 80%. I got my commentators here, Guy Next Door and Cribble Star. Go ahead and introduce yourselves, guys.
Hey guys, my name is Guy Next Door 717. I also run this game 80%.
Hey, what's up? I'm Cribble Star. I also run Mega Man 4 and various Mega Man games.
Awesome. Yeah, they're going to be doing my commentary for me while I try to focus on this game. I'm just going to try to have fun with it, and let's hope for the best of luck and good RNG. Timer starts whenever I count down from 3 to go. So on my go, the timer will start. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck, Vet.
Thank you.
Good luck, sir.
So, first stage we're gonna attack today is gonna be Bright Man. There's two routes we can do in Mega Man 4. We can start either with Bright Man or Pharaoh Man. Bright Man is usually the easiest strat, and the other route really doesn't save that much time. But going into the Bright route here, the main thing is gonna be to not die into the first pits. I think G&D's knows about that. Oh,
so many resets, guys. So many.
Just a few.
Of course, there's the Grasshoppers section of the beginning. The Grasshoppers either can do low jumps or high jumps. They preferably want to have the high jumps to go faster in this stage.
So when we talk about Mega Man 4, we're talking about this is the first Mega Man that actually introduces the Mega Buster as well. So you can charge up the Mega Buster and shoot either just the lemons, a half shot, or a full shot. So you'll be seeing that through the run as well.
And the thing to note also about the charge shots, they can be useful in gameplay, but most of the time in Mega Man 4 you want to avoid that because it creates some lag, and you want to avoid that at all costs in Mega Man. It's going to be displayed actually in Dustman stage later.
Yes. So we jump off last. Accidentally go down on a ladder again, you know. You want to jump off them, you do not. You want to save all the time you can.
Here we go for the first fight of the game. Bright Man has a specific pattern you want to inflict on him. You want to get 3 charge shots and 1 lemon before doing anything else in any specific order, but by doing that, you manipulate Bright Man. He will not freeze you. Oh, unfortunately, Vet had maybe a mistimed charge shot here. And you see what Bright Man does when you miscalculate your shots.
Yeah, I missed a full charge shot in there. That was my bad. I blame Blaze.
Blame Blaze. Hashtag blame Blaze for this run.
So you'll see there at the very end, what Vet will do, he'll actually position himself in the very middle of the room. And normally, if you do not do that, Mega Man will run over to the center, he'll jump super high, almost to the ceiling, and then drop down to get his weapon get. But what he'll do is he'll get on one little magic pixel, either if you're facing right or facing left, and he will pop up in the middle to get his weapon get. And in 2 stages, you'll see that you actually will get we'll try the skips here a little bit. We'll show you what that is when it comes time.
Also, a thing to note here, you see Vet using Bright Man's weapon. That's a weapon that you can actually manipulate down. Very, very useful for later on in this run.
Very, very nice balloon get there.
And here's one of the sometime frustrating section. Here's one of the part I was talking about where lag can be one of your enemy. Here the strat is to try to jump on the platforms before they actually shoot bullets. Extra bullets and projectiles, drops and such will...
Oh, we might be having some technical difficulties with the mic there a little bit.
Yeah, I keep hearing both of you guys drop in and out with your audio.
Hopefully we'll be fine for the stream there.
Yeah, we hope so.
So here we are in the second fight, Pharaoh Man fight. Pretty standard, just give him Buster, full charge Buster shots, and one lemon to actually eliminate him. There's a little skip that can be achieved at the end of this fight. Let's see if Vet can get this. Can get a little animation skip. It's really hard to do. You have to be positioned in the right pixel and jump at the exact time.
Missed it.
Pixel was
charge shots.
a little bit off.
And you can see how Mega Man jumped to the very top of the screen, then it came back down to get the weapon gap.
Yes, that's the thing that can be controlled if you're right at the perfect spot in the middle.
Yeah.
There are some visual cues to actually get those.
Yeah, good luck, man.
This stage you're going to see a bit of balloon usage at the beginning. It's going to be very helpful to climb way faster than going in around on the platforms. And then this stage is also renowned to have a lot of mini bosses. It has 4, if I'm not mistaken, and they're all dealing a lot of damage. So you want to control how much damage you take in this stage as much as possible, because the final fight can be can be a pain if you don't know what you're dealing with.
Exactly. And you can see too that he skipped that hippo. I mean, he took that damage boost and went straight over his platform. Man, if I knew that when I was a kid, are you kidding me?
Right?
Man, that would be...
Man, all these drops.
Something you expect in this stage. Just because of those mini boss. Same thing for the ring guys we saw earlier. We're gonna see him again soon here. Those guys you can actually skip a couple of ways, but it's pretty risky when you don't have enough health. There you go. That was the fast way for the last one. And then the ringman fight, the one everyone fears.
Yeah, if he gets hit one time, boom, over. So it's a very specific way in that we defeat Ringman here.
There you go. That was a beautiful kill there. The good thing about the Ringman fight, though, is he has a pretty determined pattern. But you want just to make sure to turn around at the right time when you do your first slide. If you don't, that's usually the fatal the fatal wound.
Yeah.
And also, if you guys notice during that fight, that what Vet does is that he holds the fire weapon, and actually you get an orb above you, and you actually can use without taking any more weapon energy away. So you'll see that again in the run here soon.
Here's some more Brightman weapon usage. It's gonna be pretty useful for the we call it the lag room. Some call it the ladybug room. A lot of lag control here. The control of Brightman's weapon also by sliding, by trying to extend its effects. That was a really nice room here. Real difficult.
Yeah, those drops mid run there. I mean, that's difficult. If you get those drops, it slows you down for a second. I mean, so yeah, good job on that. And then now we're on to the dreaded crushers. Oh my.
Yes, they can be a pain. Oh, nice fast crushers there. Almost fast. That little block there prevented the exit of the wall, but it was still very nice. Very risky.
Messed that up. Almost died.
Oh, it's still good. Back
Yeah,
D boost. The back D boost is something that can save you in this game also, because every enemy creates knockback, so you want to always get knocked back the way where it's not a pit, where it leads to your death, which can happen. So,
this
Dustman
fight,
fight.
yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Jindy.
Oh yeah, so this shots that you do. That's exactly what you want to happen every single time. So that's really awesome. I mean, it's been times where he can suck you like 4, 5, 6 times, and it just adds and adds and adds to your timer.
Next stage, one of my favorite soundtracks actually in this stage here, Skullman.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an interesting little zip here. The zip actually saved quite a couple of seconds here, and it actually what you have to do is slide while you're in your iframes. There you go. That was really well done. And you go straight through the wall.
Yeah, it can save upwards of like 6 to 8 seconds or so.
Yes, and it's also very risky because if you run out of your invincibility frames there, you're basically gonna die. You're gonna get crushed in the ceiling by the balloon. So it's a very risky move, but that can actually save quite some time.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna have Credible talk about the actually balloons. You'll see them putting them into the wall, and you actually won't see the balloon, but you actually will see Mega Man hop on it and then hop back off.
Yeah, here you saw a really cool jump there that did. It's actually very hard to do there. On the climb, yes, when the balloon disappears, you actually still have a couple of frames to jump off the balloon, so it's still on the screen even though it's not visible, basically. Can be very helpful for quick climbs.
Yeah, definitely the health is an issue here, definitely.
Yes.
But there's some. Oh, that's a nice refill. I didn't see that just now. My stream's a little laggy, but so we should have plenty of health going into Skullman's stage here, or Skullman's fight.
Yeah, there's 2 patterns usually you can start with. You can start shooting at you or just jump straight at you. Usually the pattern where he shoots first is the best one. One thing you cannot control though is the length of the Skullman's shield, which can be 3 different lengths. When it's the longest one, he's a pain.
Oh yeah, I think it's relatable to the Heatman fight in Mega Man 2. It's going to be either 30, 60, or 90 frames.
I was exactly thinking the same thing.
Yep, that's right. So we have to mention too that there are four robot masters that are RNG based as far as their fight goes, and 4 that are not, that are completely scripted. So from the ones Dive Man here, he is a scripted fight.
So a lot of Brightman weapon usage again here. You want to have your specific slides here to freeze the enemies long enough to cross this path here without being harmed. You're also going to see a little bit of mashing on those wheels here, which can be sometimes a pain. You gotta be a good masher.
Oh, Creble's a great masher, let me tell you.
Thanks.
I can't, I don't understand. Like, I still do a 3-cycle whale every time.
Yeah,
Very
one cycle
difficult.
is really difficult.
It is definitely difficult.
Uh-oh.
No, it's okay.
A little refill there, no
Well,
big deal.
I said that if I got one, then I was going to go for it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what's
I
coming up?
I see what's going on.
I see what's coming up too. I'm very excited.
And second wheel again, same thing. You just gotta mash it.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Oh no. Oh, he's not dead. Where is he going?
The depths of hell.
Wait a minute, was that not a pit?
The depths of time loss and no return.
The W. What is the W? And why? That's the
Why?
why. That's why.
The why?
Wait a minute, is this 100%? What's going on here?
So yeah, usually in the normal Mega Man 4 run, you would not go there, but this is a thing for a little surprise later on, if I'm not mistaken.
What? What? I thought.
I'm not gonna say
Man.
more until then.
Yeah, no spoilers.
Also, while you slide out on the real run, you definitely don't want to fall to that pit usually, but it's very hard to get out of a slide in the water. That's the only place in the game where you cannot jump out of a slide, where you gotta cancel your slide. So I'm pretty sure a lot of kids slide in the water and could not get out and went, "That's unfair."
Yeah.
Well, it was. It was. They were right.
You're like, wait a minute, is this Mega Man 6
No!
right now?
Oh
What's
my
going
god!
Oh
Oops.
no!
Oops.
Hard man hits. Hard man. Dive man hits hard. That's
Damn
what I
it, Blaze!
Hey, look at
Blame.
Oh, I was
Hashtag blame Blaze, please.
It's all Blaze's fault. He cursed my run.
So yeah, usually with the dive man, you would use a skull shield like that and try not to get hit too much. But the not try to get hit too much part was not succeeded last time.
Yeah.
Fortunately, though, Iraqvet here had just enough skull shots to finish the job there.
Nice. And those body hits from Robot Masters, I mean, that takes away 8 health. I mean, the projectiles do less, but you really have to be careful. And he gets the skip there at the very end too. He gets the animation skip.
Yeah, that was pretty
Now,
sweet.
Yeah, that's harder than what it looks. You got to time it correctly and get your jumps just the right pixel there height. So
I
Very
died
good.
there on purpose. I was just showing you what not to do in speedrunning. I'm good like that. I'm helpful, you know? Don't do what I do.
Don't do this, kids.
Yeah. Don't try this at home.
you're doing a great job right now, dude.
So here, Dive Man stage. Here's probably the worst fight, I would say, the worst boss fight of the game. Just because of the RNG involved. Trill Man, what can I say about him?
Oh,
Other
what a
than-
pain.
Other than things I cannot say on stream. But the stage is pretty straightforward. You pretty much have to freeze everything in your path and try not to get hit. On the cannon screen here, you gotta freeze the screen right away when you get in. That's a real tricky thing here. But the last section of the stage is really where the nerves start to pick up. You gotta slide until the end without getting everything unfrozen.
That was-
Oh, unfortunate pit death
I
there.
was manipulating RNG. That's what I was doing there.
Absolutely. But yeah, that section there is a rough spot of this stage. Your slides and jumps has to be perfect, and sometimes just hitting down accidentally makes you slide instead of jumping, and vice versa. That can happen in a run like this.
It's true, it is, yeah.
God,
And you've gotten so far. I mean,
Come
this is the 7th
on,
Robot
dude.
Master.
come on.
I was about to say that last jump, but
Dude.
I didn't want to jinx.
Dude.
I guess just thinking about it.
Commentator's curse.
Gosh,
Commentator's curse. There you go.
First, all that. Oh my gosh, my stream
thought
was a little bit
curse.
behind. Oh,
Ouch.
you hate to see it.
You really
You
do.
really do. Well, you still got enough right though.
Yeah, we're gonna give it another try here. Gosh, I'm telling you what, guys, that bright weapon, I mean, it's just OP in this game.
That's
Yeah.
safe
It is.
strats right there. That's safety right there.
Yeah, and that's why you want to slide as much as you can until that part, because until that jump, you really want to be sure that nothing is gonna hit you.
Wow. Sorry about that, guys. I'm pretty sure we're going to probably be close to estimate, if not over now.
It should be fine.
Yeah, it should be good.
So again, we're talking about Drill Man here, and he's completely RNG. So he always does that very first dive, and then you're hopping around, you're waiting for him to come up there, you're gonna mash him, you're gonna hit him. But it's up to him. I mean, if he's gonna go back down under the ground or not.
You hate to see him dive when he has 1 HP. That's the worst.
It is the worst. Yeah.
Wow.
Every time.
That was embarrassing.
Oh, it's okay. It happens. It all happened to us. We know it.
Yep.
Ouch.
The good thing about the Drillman fight, though, is that 1 HP dive is going to be prevented in the refights. Very fortunately.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk about that when we get there for sure. But yeah, on to Toadman. Here we go.
Here's another nerve breaker here. The first section of the stage has some really tight jumps because the rain and the wind is actually pushing you back, so it slows you down when you're in the air. You really want to make sure you jump off the very edge to be sure to make your jump right there. There you go. That's one of the scariest part of the stage.
I may have to take a strategic game over somewhere. I'm on my last life.
Oh, just gonna hope for maybe some good drops.
Maybe.
Or candy, as we call it. Oh, piece of candy.
Or just not die.
Or just not die, yeah.
Yeah.
Gold out the rest of the way. Let's go.
Yeah. And here, there was supposed to be a snail there, but as you've seen, it's not there with the magic of Brightman's weapon. And as G&D said, it's very OP in this game. It's very overpowered.
Oh, yeah.
You can actually skip those snails by taking some damage and then just sliding out before, by freezing him out before he comes down.
Yeah, again, if I would have known that as a child, I would have rocked this game. But this was tough. This is a tough game when I was younger.
If we all knew the speedrunning tricks as we were childs, I think we'd be the coolest kid in school.
Absolutely. So, if only that one drill shot was able to kill Toad at the very beginning, but it doesn't.
Yes.
So,
Just like you can do in Mega Man 7, that would be so great.
yeah, definitely.
But here we saw,
Yeah.
you saw Toadman here, very simple fight, very programmed fight. 7 shot, I think, is down with drill.
Yeah, he just wants to dance, that's all.
That's all. Toadman just wanted to be your friend, that's all.
Yeah, if he died to Toadman, you'll be shunned.
I'm disqualified from ever speedrunning again if I died to Toadman.
Yeah, if you died to Toadman, run's invalid, okay?
Yeah,
okay.
run's valid.
Yep, done. So, and here's another good weapon here. Rush Marine adapter, right?
Oh yeah, that's useful. That's really useful.
Never used.
What a waste of a weapon.
Especially when you get it after you get through the water stage. That's great. So for those who don't know, at the beginning of this stage here has a hidden E-tank at the beginning. What you actually just have to track back at the left side of the screen. You can get a free E-tank there. That's the thing actually I did not know until I started speedrunning this game.
Same here. I didn't know that either. So somebody pointed it out to me too. There's a lot of things I didn't know about this game until I started speedrunning it.
Yeah, a couple of tricks. And
I
tips.
knew that since I was a kid. I mean, I'm not
Gene,
gonna
you knew
lie.
it all.
No. I knew that one. That's it.
So this section here, it looks easy, but it can be quite frustrating. The ice physics of the floor can make you do unwanted moves here. But as you see, Vet's doing a great job here, neutralizing the skull guys and just going through.
And despawning that last one there, that was awesome.
Yes, you can actually despawn enemies by like spawning him like halfway through the screen and just turning back. Usually it will do the job.
Yeah. Oh, that was a nice grab there on that ladder. That was.
And here's Mothra, the big mechanical moth. His hitbox is very small. It's about the size of a pixel.
Yeah, it's 1 pixel.
Yeah, and the ring weapon itself is only 1 pixel too. So matching up a pixel on a pixel is pretty tight.
Yeah, it's really looks easy, but it's really not.
He can give you a kind of a bad pattern there, but that one was okay. That's good.
Yeah, that one was actually pretty good.
Now for the most worrisome stage of them all. This might be where I take my strategic game over.
I'm throwing up my hands right now in a prayer position for you.
I would say go for it.
Missed the
At
double.
worst, where you get your stuff refilled. That's the magic of Mega Man. Here you want to, yeah. The good thing here, Vet got a balloon refill because it's gonna be needed here for the quick spike skip. Very tough to do because you gotta slide in your invincibility frames and jump out of the spikes before you run out.
Yep.
Very well done there.
There's a couple different ways to do that section. Normally, we're just playing casually. You just take Rush Jet. You can do the balloons in a not so quick way than the way that Vet did it, which was the fastest way possible. So, good job.
Here, a little nice safety health here for the square machine. Because the boss fight coming up is another of the. I said earlier, Drill was the most RNG fight, but I think this one is pretty heavy too.
Yeah, it sure is.
So basically, the square machine here can go on 3 patterns: a slow pattern, which is the best one; the second pattern, which is going to be scrolling 2 times, and this third one is going to be scrolling 3 times. Here you see that is getting the 3 at first. That's the slowest one.
Yeah, it's important that when you're just watching the machine go by, is that you're not sliding underneath it. It causes more lag.
Yes.
May have to 3-cycle this. Missed a shot.
Yeah, and the point of this boss, you gotta hit the red eye at the top there.
Oh, nice! Wow, that was. Whew.
Oh wow, that was clutch.
That was clutch.
Absolutely.
It's really hard to get that much shot in 1 cycle there.
That was tight. That was the best cycle I've done in a while. Wow.
Very good job. Look at Looking Toad's giving the GLs there, Vet.
Hey, thanks, Looking Toad.
Right.
My mentor, that's my Mega Man 4 mentor, Looking Toad.
Shout outs to Looking Toad. Super nice guy.
Super.
An awesome Mega Man 4 speedrunner.
Absolutely. Oh, auto scroller. Okay.
Everyone's favorite.
Oops.
So this one, yeah, it's an auto scroller. What can we say about it?
Right.
Oh, but we got the headbang Mega Man here. What is he doing? What? Oh, and
no hands.
Here we go.
No hands.
Oh my.
Whee!
Mega Man's just soaring through the sky.
Whee!
You're like, where'd we go? Like, how many screens is he above you right now? You know, how many?
3, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And one thing to note about this auto scroller is that, like, you know, we've done it a million times, but one thing to notice is, like, you don't want to, like, mess around, you know, while you're waiting on the screen to scroll and, you know, doing some jumping and sliding. You just want to, like, take it easy, you know, because you could easily die in one of those pits. So.
Do we have time for some donations?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, there I am.
We have a $20 donation from Stunt Rooster.
Hey, Stunt.
Also, shoutouts to the sweet voices of Cribble Star and GND.
Thank you, Stunt.
Also have a $50 donations from HJA. Best of luck, Vet. Happy to see you running this on ESA.
Ah, dude, I love HA. Thank you, guys. Stunt and HA both are just great people, awesome speedrunners themselves. And
Indeed.
to watch those 2 speedrun is just pure joy.
Shout out to my boys.
That's right. Boys in the house?
Yeah.
So here again, in the auto scroller.
Yeah.
It's
So
so
you see
punishing if you take a death in this stage, man.
Yeah, because it's so slow. Like every speedrunner's nightmare is like waiting. You want to go fast and you have to wait. That's the worst thing.
The checkpoints are just brutal in these Cossack stages and Wily stages. I mean,
Yes.
oh. Let's say if you do die to one of the bosses, then you actually go back to the checkpoint. You don't actually go in the room where you're in between the doors.
Here, at the beginning of this fight, also you saw this cool air moonwalk. That's the way you want to start this fight.
That is hype. I love doing that.
And yeah, this fight has a way to not use too much Pharaoh shots. Vet did it perfectly here. Just to be sure, because Pharaoh shots are going to be needed for the final fight in this game.
Yeah.
And also the thing to know, while these stages, your weapons does not refill like after each stage of their 8 robos.
Yeah, you should I go for some swag in Cossack 4?
You should always go for swag, man.
Go for the
Always.
swag.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll get it or not, but
No one wants to see a good time. They want to see swag.
gotcha.
We want to see swag under 42 minutes.
Yeah.
Right.
Good
right.
look at that.
That's a good one. There you go. Looking for Vet Special here.
Ah, missed it. Got the first one though.
Yeah, the first one was still good. Little mini zips you can achieve with Rush Jet in this game. They're not really useful the overall speedrun, but they're still pretty cool to do.
Absolutely. Yeah, not too much to say about this stage other than, you know, just know the routing and what weapon to use at the right time. I mean, and your menuing. Not much to say too much about it.
Yeah, this one's pretty straightforward.
According to Kumba, it's not even a stage.
Oh yeah.
It's like an interlude.
Yeah.
Yeah, most times in Mega Man games, you're not going to have like the 4 Cossack stages and 4 Wily stages. This game's brutal, guys.
It's a long speed run, man.
It
I
is.
think it's actually the longest of the 6 first NES games.
Mhm.
At least on the speedrun standpoint.
That's right. Probably you want to talk about the Cossack catcher here?
Yeah, Cossack Catcher here is pretty straightforward also, but the thing you can control is his sideways movement, which can be controlled and be stopped by sliding. So whenever you see Vet slide on the corner, that's the lateral movement, basically. So here, it's pretty simple. Charge shots, buster shots, and you just mash when the text arrives.
Speaking of text, like there are 2 different versions of this game. There's the Japanese version and the English version. Right now, Vet's playing on the English version. You'll notice that we went into that fight. Actually, the Cossack catcher, he didn't move, so you can get 2 full shots in, 2 full Mega Buster shots. Whereas the Japanese version, he moves immediately. But the text also scrolls faster in Japanese, so it's like a give take kind of thing. You know, it's up to people. You know, it only saves a few seconds overall at the very end.
So here is the official Met stage. The Met are the little yellow capped guys shooting bullets. There's gonna be a lot of those. Well, I'm gonna even say that there's only Mets in the stage. This is a Met themed.
Yeah, there's only Mets, and yeah, this is actually my favorite stage to play.
Yeah, it is a pretty cool stage.
Jesus, I'm having a terrible time. This is not how I wanted this run to go at all, guys.
No, you're doing a great, fantastic job, buddy. We're here for you.
Other than Drill, man, the rest was okay, man. Like, everything was perfect.
Taking it cautious.
Here's another section you don't want to screw up your slides and jumps, because, again, you cannot jump out of a slide in the water.
Oh gosh, yeah, it's yeah. You hold that jump button just a little too long, poof, you're taking a spike to the gourd.
Yes, and you definitely don't want that. You're using jets, rush jet to skip the Yoku blocks, everyone's favorite.
Oh yes.
On a personal note, if there was something I would eliminate from a Mega Man game, that would be the Yoku blocks.
Oh yeah.
Same here.
So I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but he did a little swag there and called Rush. Rush went forward to the right, and he was actually standing backwards on him. That was nice.
Well, back surfing.
That's
Yeah.
right.
The back
He
swag.
was the master of the meteors, Met Daddy. So here you want to hit him as much as you can with your ring shots, and try to get some damage from the small ones when you're trapped in the corner to avoid getting damage from the big one, which deals a lot of damage. Unfortunately, his RNG here was not great enough to get a 3-cycle.
Ouch.
He can be like that sometime.
He can, yeah.
Yeah, I apologize for
Vet versus Matt, that's right. It's
That's
Vet
right.
Daddy.
the vet daddy.
Yes, Vet Daddy and Vet have a history.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah. Round 1 to Vet Daddy.
Yeah.
There you go, Stump. Oh my.
Woo!
Alright, so Wally 2 here.
Oh my god.
This stage, yeah, it's a scary stage. Wow, that was close. That was close to the spikes.
Yeah. Oh,
That's why it's scary.
so like that swag on top of that ladder. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I meant to do that. No.
That was great though.
Totally meant to do that.
Another swag move that's gonna come up pretty soon. Oh, it's actually maybe a screen ahead still. But yeah, you can actually control where you spawn or how you spawn a Rush Jet. So basically, if you're facing left, Rush will spawn facing left. So here's a little trick that's gonna achieve to jump out of this spot here. Spawning him in the reverse to make sure he doesn't go away and leave you on the ground.
Right, and then reset the room. Yeah.
That happens to a lot of runners
Yeah.
until they know the trick.
Even casually, it's that room's a little bit of a nightmare. Even though it's so simple. You
Yeah.
know? It's the layout simple. There's just bats in there, and then poof, you're. How do I get up there?
Exactly. So the boss coming up here has a pretty cool trick. You can deactivate the whole hitbox of the boss by throwing a toad weapon at the beginning and then shooting a drill to its core there, and then you can just go behind him without taking damage and finish him off. Real easy.
I will say, during the Buster only, this boss is a nightmare.
It is. You gotta ride the platform and avoid the shots. It's a pain.
Oh yeah. We just recently dabbled into that, and it's like, oh my gosh, this is so hard.
And also at the beginning of the boss, you saw what the toad weapon shot. What it did, it canceled the weapon refill of the boss, so that the animation at the beginning basically it completely cuts that. So
Hey,
let's see.
Kerbal, are we going to see that again?
Was that?
I said we're going to see that again here after refights as well.
Oh yeah, true. So coming up, the refights. You're gonna see a couple of weapons that's gonna be used against two bosses. Every enemy in Mega Man has always a secondary weakness, and sometimes it's better to use that one than the main one. So that's what you're gonna see here with Pharaoh. You gotta use the dust shots against him and Skullman. So it's taking damage a little bit faster than doing some charge shots like we did on the first fight.
You want that Pharaoh, bro?
Pharaoh, bro. Oh, he was a bro there. He didn't jump. Pharaoh can be a pain when he starts jumping around.
Absolutely. Again, we cannot stress enough that like you have to keep track of your weapon usage energy.
Yes.
The entire time. I mean, you're in all these stages, so.
Mostly. Sorry.
Oh no, I was gonna say if you miss like just 1 or 2 shots, it could be a thing where you have to go and use Buster. You know, that's a menu and another. So we gotta watch what we do.
Yeah, and your weapons you want to watch a lot in this run are a ring weapon and a dust weapon, which I think most people will run out in their first runs.
Yeah, that's right.
And here we're going to see Skull Weapon being used again against Brightman here to calculate his damage to not make his freeze attack against you.
Yeah.
And then just throwing some toad shots is going to be really easy. He's not supposed to freeze you with those damage values.
Oh, I forgot to mention that you got some redemption points there on dive. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, I'll show you
Exactly.
this time, buddy.
And here's a little trick to escape that 1 HP hit. That last toad shot. And hopefully Drill's not gonna be too bad on the RNG side this time.
You son of
He's
a...
dancing around. Oh, he did 1 dive. Hopefully he will not dive again. Right on. That was perfect.
Good, that's fantastic.
One dive is really not bad, to be honest.
And you'll see that he's killing most of the enemies or having Mega Man on the teleporter as well. That way you're not walking over and having to get the teleporter at the very end. You know, just it's gonna waste some time. So, boom, you kill that enemy, that Robot Master, and boom, you're out of there real quick.
Here, the Ringman fight is a little bit different from the first fight since you cannot charge your Pharaoh shot at the beginning of the fight. So you have to fire an extra shot at Ring. And it can make the pattern a little bit difficult sometimes. And last but not least, Dust again. In all these you want to not throw too much Ring shots because it's got to be needed for the next boss.
Dude, wow, 4 in a row.
Yeah.
Wow.
Again, you hate to see it, but it's gonna happen, you know.
Bad RNG case here.
Oh my god. Right. If I die here, it's game over.
Oh my.
You don't have anything?
Nope.
No, you didn't.
Let's go.
Alright. Best of luck.
YOLO.
That's right.
Ouch. Take it safe.
So what you're seeing here is we're going to use the ring weapon until he gets down to 1 HP. Then we're going to use the drill weapon to fire it at the machine, and it's going to cancel the weapon animation.
Yes.
Yeah,
that was beautifully done. That was beautifully done.
Wow.
Yeah, we just passed the estimate, by the way. My bad.
That's okay. We got about another minute. So you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's still 6 minutes, 10 minutes left in the game. No, I'm just playing. Good God, this was not the way I wanted this run to go, but man, has it been intense. It's been a ride for sure.
Mega Man 4 is one of those games you can have so much gaps between your times. It's crazy.
It is, yeah, you can get all the way up to refights, and then RNG will get you, and boom, like you're 15, 20 seconds, you know, like off from your PB, and just crushes you, you know?
Yes. So, the final fight, Dr. Wily.
Time will be coming up on last hit, by the way.
When HP reach 0. And here,
double hits.
Nice double at the beginning here. 2 doubles, wow.
Wow, that was perfect pattern right there.
That's a really, really good fight, and that's time right away.
That was a gold split on that stage, too. Wow.
Sweet.
GG's, man.
Nice. Finished strong, but we kind of had a little sloppy bit of a go there, but...
Well, 1 minute overestimate is really not bad, in my opinion. I think you put your...
Well, that's all on that wire, because it takes about 50 seconds to get that wire, and because you have to go back to those 2 screens, so that's all getting wire right there, so... Well, I
100%
appreciate you guys.
swag.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody, all the GGs. I appreciate it, UKSG for having me, and ESA for restream. Thanks HEA and Stunt Rooster for the donations. Everybody else who donated throughout the marathon, thank you. And I hope you guys have a rest of the marathon goes well for everybody. And I'm glad you guys could enjoy this run with me. Thanks again, guys, for commentating too, by the way.
Well, thank you, Ved, for running this game and letting us have some fun with you.
Absolutely. It was a blast. And again, GG, buddy. You deserve it.
Thanks, man. It was a lot of fun. And that's it for me. Make sure you guys stick around for tomorrow.